Section 9. Thoughts. Psychologists have concentrated on thinking as an intellectual extraction aimed at finding an answer to a question or the solution of a practical problem. Cognitive psychology is a branch of psychology that investigates internal mental processes such as problem solving, memory, and language. The school of thought arising from this approach is known as cognitivism, which is interested in how people mentally represent information processing. It had its foundations in the Gestalt psychology of Max Wertheimer, Wolfgang Kohlhaas, and Kafka, and in the work of Jean Piaget, who provided a theory of stages, phases that describe children's cognitive development. Cognitive psychologists use psychophysical and experimental approaches to understand, diagnose, and solve problems concerning themselves with the mental processes which mediate between stimulus and response. They study various aspects of thinking, including the psychology of reasoning and how people make decisions and choices, solve problems, as well as engage in creative discovery and imaginative thought. Cognitive theory contends that solutions to problems take the form of algorithms, rules that are not necessarily understood but promise a solution, or heuristics, rules that are understood but that do not always guarantee solutions. In developmental psychology, Jean Piaget was a pioneer in the study of the development of thought from birth to maturity. In his theory of cognitive development, thought is based on actions on the environment. That is, Piaget suggests that the environment is understood through assimilations of objects in the available schemes of action, and this accommodates to the object to the extent that the available schemes fall short of the demands. As a result of this interplay between assimilation and accommodation, thought develops through a sequence of stages that are different qualitatively from each other in mode of representation and complexity of interference and understanding. That is, thought evolves from being based on perceptions and actions at the sensorimotor stage in the first 2 years of life to internal representations in early childhood. Subsequently, representations are gradually organized into logical structures which first operate on the concrete properties of the reality in the stage of concrete operations, and then operate on abstract principles that organize concrete properties in the stage of formal operations. In recent years, the Piagetian conception of thought was integrated with information processing conceptions. Thus, thought is considered as a result of mechanisms that are responsible for the representation and processing of information. In this conception, speed of processing, cognitive control, and working memory are the main functions underlying thought. In the Neo-Piagetian theories of cognitive development, the development of thought is considered to come from increasing speed of processing, enhanced cognitive control, and increasing working memory. Thought generally refers to any mental or intellectual activity involving an individual's subjective consciousness. It can refer either to the art of thinking or the resulting ideas or arrangement of ideas. Similar concepts include cognition, sentience, consciousness, and imagination. Because thought underlies almost all human actions and interactions, understanding its physical and metaphysical origins, processes, and effects has been a long-standing goal of many academic disciplines, including, among others, biology, philosophy, psychology, and sociology. Thinking allows beings to make sense of or model the world in different ways and to represent or interpret it in ways that are significant to them or which accord with their needs, attachment, objectives, plans, commitments, ends, and desires. This is the end of section 9. Thanks for listening.